All right, let's talk about Harvard foreign students and a big legal showdown. If you've been following the headlines, you might have heard about a recent court decision that's making waves across college campuses, especially for international students. So what's going on here? Well, just recently there was a move from the Trump camp, a push to bar hundreds of foreign students at Harvard from staying in the US. The reason? Immigration rules tied to their student visas. Now, this isn't the first time immigration and academia have clashed, but this time it hit one of the world's top universities right at graduation season. Here's the gist of it. The Trump administration argued that certain foreign students shouldn't be allowed to stay, citing national security and policy changes. For students who've worked incredibly hard to earn their spot at Harvard, this was a gut punch. Suddenly, their futures were up in the air, not just their studies, but their lives, their dreams, everything. But here's the twist. On Thursday, a federal judge stepped in and said, hang on a second, Judge Angel Kelly issued an order temporarily blocking the Trump policy. In other words, the judge hit the pause button. So, for now, those students can breathe a little easier. Now, this isn't a final ruling. It's what lawyers call a preliminary injunction. Basically, it means the judge wants to look into the case more before any permanent decisions are made. But in practical terms, it's a massive relief for those students, their families, and their professors. Imagine being a student from overseas, coming to Harvard, facing all the usual academic pressures and suddenly having your visa status threatened by a political decision. Not just stressful, it's life-altering. For some, going home isn't an option. For others, it means missing out on job opportunities, research, and the American dream they've worked years to achieve. This ruling is about more than just paperwork. It's about what kind of country America wants to be. One that welcomes talent and ambition from around the world, or one that turns people away at the border. As the judge put it, these students have built their lives here. Ignoring that isn't just unfair, it's disruptive to the entire academic community. So what's next? The case continues. There'll be more hearings, more arguments, but for today, foreign students at Harvard, and likely other universities, have scored an important win, at least for now. And that's why this story matters. It's about more than Harvard. It's about fairness, opportunity, and the promise of education. I'll be watching what happens next, and I hope you will too. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. See you next time.